Hey, thought I would bring you this message by way of video instead of by writing. Maybe you get a good break from reading in this case here. But a couple of things I want to bring up to you. If you go to our website, theqsport.com, go in and check out your team listings. They are there. They're populated, so you know what team you're on, who's your coach, and so forth. Do notice your coach's name. Their email address sits on there as well as their cell phone number. Do also take note of using that email address. You're supposed to be sending a note to these coaches, letting them know a little bit about your sports side. What do you do athletically in the game of fast pitch softball, and as well give them a little bit of an update on your personal side, because we need to know you a little bit better in order to manage what we do on the weekends well. The coaches will also be sending a note back to them, but your job is to get to them first. So grab their email address, begin sending them information, and so we can get that out of the way. Um, Also notice there's back tags on there too. Anyhow, those back tags are what you're going to be picking up at registration on Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, whatever registration time you wish to come, but you must be registered by 3 p.m., so you've got to do that then. But that back tag number identifies you for the entire weekend. It also identifies you when you're writing to these universities that you're going to be wearing back tag number, say G136, a green back tag with the 136 number on it, so you will be able to help them identify you when you're playing, if that's the case. Anyhow, next up, I did have a pretty funny guy that wrote me, a couple guys in fact wrote me on a note that I said, grab the coffee, this is going to be a long one, or even grab the pot. I meant the pot of coffee. I didn't mean pot. Anyhow, the funny reaction was, Kurt, I've got the pot. I can no longer see the screen on the computer, so I'm going to give up till tomorrow. But anyhow, that was a pretty funny thing. I'm a pretty ornery dude too, so I thought that was hilarious when I saw that come across my screen. Shout out to a couple people. Kaylee Cook, hey, hope things are going well in the Carolinas there. Also her to her father. Really shout out to him, Daryl. Hey, hope things are going well there. He's a 21-year-old military guy, committed his life and career to the military, keeping us free. So thank you to those people that are involved in with either your children in the military, which I know we have a few of those. We've got a few parents that are currently in the military, and some are in the reserve too. So anyhow, really a big appreciation comes from this guy, because otherwise, without you guys and your commitment there, I could not worship my Lord like I want to. Also, the freedoms that we have are pretty cool that we have in America. I've been to communist countries literally 50 or 60 times, and their freedoms do not exist. So it's great to come back to something refreshing like we have, not only in America, but in Canada as well. Finally, I want to mention to you really quickly that the digging that you guys are doing to try to find that academic fit is your first goal. Try to find out who has what you have. Do not think that you're going to have a rifle and start shooting in the sky, and hopefully the rifle runs into a duck, and all of a sudden you get the duck. In this case here, it's not like that. You've got to go out and you've got to plan as to where you're going to go. Find the academic fit, then see if that's a school that you might fit athletically. If you do, be sure that they have a spot for you. If your graduation year looks like it could mesh in with someone that might be graduating, awesome. Although I will share this with you, if you are a monster lefty slapper dragger, a big hitter, or a major pitcher, believe me, they will probably look at you regardless and maybe move your position temporarily while someone else is graduating. But if you're a normal 80% of our athletes are normal singles hitters, occasional doubles hitters, you better bring some marks with you in order to make that work. So anyhow, bottom line is find the fit. Absolutely find the fit. I will leave you with that. Hope you're having a good day, and hope this was a little bit better than a long read.